What's up, guys? Beanster's Palms here. We are looking at some of the California seedlings that I just started. These are palm trees, so take a look at them. You can see in there we have a little forest of palm trees in there, and they just keep sprouting up. I planted a few more in there, but I kind of at the max. I don't really want it to be overkill. You see under there we have, I don't know if you can see or not, but we have some good roots already going in there. I'll separate them eventually, but right now they're doing just fine in there, and they're happily planted and, you know, enjoying it. Here, this is my fastest growing California fan palm. It already has a good trunk, a good sized trunk on there, pushing out its third spear. I just repotted these two. This one doesn't have a third spear yet, but it's pretty tall. It's growing. And right here, I have a few more, and you can see little ones popping out here too. There's one, and there's another right in the back if you can barely see it. And I have a date palm that have roots. You can see the little root, if it will focus. Little white speck there, that's the root, if you can see that. That's how that's doing. And here's my biggest Mexican fan palm, right here, doing very well. Look how massive the trunk is. Very big. I bet you it's gonna triple that size this year. I'm gonna definitely have to repot this thing. I mean, it's getting big. It's roughly about 5 feet tall, give or take. But, well, 5 feet tall, pot, base, and tree alone. But these fronds are just big. They're just massive. And this one was a new one that just came out a few weeks ago. Definitely a good size frond opposed to my hand. These are the ones that were pushing out from last year. You could tell they're more rugged and stiff, that I've said in my last videos. You know, these are some of the old ones because they're real small. But here, this one just grew like a weed. I don't know why it just grew this long. I mean, it's not an old, this is the newest frond. It was way up here last time you remember. But within a short time, within a matter of like overnight, this thing just is sagging fierce. It's because of the weight of the leaf. I mean, it's a good little weight to it. So, yeah, that's hanging. That's the next newest one. I'm sure this one will do the same thing because this one is the one that just popped out right after it. As you can see, look how flimsy the new leaves are. They're real cheap and flimsy. They don't stay upright because they haven't had the sun to help strengthen them up. So it's kind of bent, and, you know, hopefully it will fix itself. I'm doubting it. But yeah, this whole frond right here is at least 20 inches long. Easy. I measured it 20 inches long, so it's opening slowly, taking some time to open, but it's pushing out like crazy. This new spear 2 is already about halfway out. I would like to say almost fully out. You can see it's still coming out. Kind of starting to split already, so you can see it's already getting ready to start opening too. But yeah, it's really just pushing out the fronds, like the spears, and then the fronds are opening up shortly after. And this has already been out for a couple weeks now. This one, and this one has barely started coming out, and I don't see the third spear yet. in there. But yeah, when they're indoors, they'll push out the petiole, the stem here. This is what they're called, petioles. They'll push out the petioles, but the spear will just be closed. So it'll be like just one spear that hasn't fully opened yet. But they'll eventually open, and like I said, I hope I can give these fronds some good sunlight so they can start getting strength, more strength, so they can handle it. They'll turn dark green hopefully, but I think they might have already started a little, maybe not, I can't tell. It might just be the way the light is, but yeah, because see up here they'll just keep splitting, and the wind really ruins the fronds. So unless they're like this, like really, but even then, once they get really big and floppy, they just won't hold a perfect shape like this, which is a shame. But oh well, this is how that's doing. I'll just do a quick little update on the canary island palm. My sable, I had brought them all in just because of the fierce wind we had, but yeah, here's my canary, doing really well. Good sized little trunk on that one, and see, it's pushing out the frond but not opening them. So these has 2 new fronds pushed out. I don't see a spear yet. Maybe it's further in, but yeah, that's how that's doing. So anyway, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next one. More palm tree videos coming up soon, so stay tuned for those. Thank you.